Hey everyone, it's Isaac. It is day 36, so it's January 16th, and I wanted to show you what it's like to open up one of my food bags. So I am in the stern cabin here. This is where Jonathan resides and where Kramer and I hang out sometimes during the day. And we have in the auto tiller compartment here, let me just show you. Here's the auto tiller. Moving back and forth, making a lot of noise as it keeps us on course. Under the auto tiller compartment, there is some space where we tuck usually about 4 days of food, and then we eat through that food and then replenish it from the Henderson hatches up front. So right now there's 2 days of food left, and then also half of today's food, and I just wanted to show you me getting my PM bag because it's about 1 p.m. and so I'm moving on to my second half of the day and the food for the second half of the day. So here is, this is maybe day 37. This is a day 36 bag. Let's see whose it is. So it says J for Jonathan, PM, then 36. So this is Jonathan's food for the rest of the day. And then here's my food for the rest of the day. You can see that it is a big 36 label to make it easier to find. And let's see where we have the label here, IPM 36. So everybody has an AM and a PM bag, and the I is for Isaac. Then to open it, let's see, it's all bundled up because we want to make sure that no water, even if some of the compartments get flooded, we want to make sure no water gets in the food. So I'm trying to find the seam of the tape, which is usually pretty annoying to find. Here it is. So I'll take So now I've gotten to the gallon Ziploc bag, and let's see what's in here. So we have a fruit leather, a strawberry fruit leather, and I'll probably give this to Kramer because I know Kramer likes these, and often we will swap snacks or share snacks if we know another person really likes that particular snack. For example, I give almost all of my sugary candy like Oreos and Twizzlers I give to Jonathan, and then fruit leather, I know Kramer really likes the fruit leather, so I'll probably give the fruit leather to him. I have a chewy bar, peanut butter chocolate chip, and these bars I eat during my shift, so I'll just tuck this into my pocket and then have it right next to me on my shift. And I love these chewy bars. These are really good. So usually halfway through my shift I'll have a bar or two. And now we have the powders. So this is Tailwind powder. It's 4 scoops of Tailwind powder. It tastes pretty bland, which is really nice because if you have Gatorade is good in small doses after a workout, but if you're going to be working out for 2 hours or 4 hours or 6 hours, Tailwind is really nice because it's not too strong, and you can put a lot of this stuff in a water bottle. Here's 4 scoops that's going to go into 1 water bottle, and the taste won't be overpowering as you're rowing, which is really good. And it's just a carbohydrate powder. Then I have my protein powder. The P is just for protein, and 23 is because when we were making all the bags, we just needed to keep track of how many we were making. So the 23 is meaningless right now, and this is a bag of protein powder. I'm not sure which brand. We usually have four or five different brands of protein, and so this I'll make a protein shake with this. Unfortunately, my shaker bottle broke recently. I think some of the glue just melted, or maybe when I threw the bottle around, it broke. But recently I've been just pouring water directly into the bag of protein powder and then drinking the protein shake out of the Ziploc bag, and that's been working all right, and I'm still getting my calories and my protein. Now I have 2 meals. So one of these meals I'll probably eat in the later afternoon, and the other one I'll eat late at night at around 10 or 11 p.m. First is we have couscous with some cream of chicken flavoring. So we got cream of chicken soup and then added that soup mix to, we had cream of chicken soup mix, and we added that mix to just about 1 or 2 cups of couscous, which is in here, which is a lot of calories. And so I'll soak this. I'll just add water to this Ziploc bag, seal up the Ziploc bag, and then 20 or 30 minutes, or maybe even 2 or 3 hours later, I'll come back and eat it out of the Ziploc bag. Sometimes we'll add a ramen packet as well, ramen seasoning to add some flavor, or maybe whatever other little bits of pieces. Sometimes I'll add some pieces of jerky to the couscous. just to add some flavor and texture. And then the second thing I have is my cream of chicken ramen. So here you can see there's crushed up ramen, just a standard cheap $1 a pack ramen from the grocery store. We also have some dried vegetables. I think it's dried carrots and celery, maybe some onion as well, that we mixed together with some, again, cream of chicken soup mix. And I'll do the same thing. I'll add water to this Ziploc bag. I'll let it soak. Recently, I've been trying to soak for a different amount of time, because if I eat it right out of the bag right now, it'll be very dry. I can soak it for 5 or 10 minutes and it'll be a little moist. I could soak it for over 2 hours, and then the noodles are very easy to eat. And so I've been playing around with different soaking times to get different textures, just to try to shake things up. I think I've had almost exclusively cream of chicken. I really only gave myself about one flavor for the whole row for the ramen and the couscous, cream of chicken. And then for my morning, I gave myself exactly one oatmeal flavor, maple and brown sugar. So I've had basically 2 flavors of meals the whole time, which is fine, I don't mind. I really just want more volume. And this is 2 packs of ramen, is plenty of volume along with some of the other food that we have. So again, this is my PM pack. I will throw the tape away, and I'll use this Ziploc bag probably to bag trash, or maybe just as a spare gallon Ziploc bag, which are really useful to put wet things in, to put other stuff that you don't want to get nasty in. So yeah, that's opening a meal bag. So now I'll stick this outside. I'll stick all this stuff back into my meal bag. I'll remember to give this bar to Kramer. I will usually tuck this bar into my shorts so I can transport it around easily. And then I'll stick this meal bag outside in our little food bag area, and I'll get to it later. All right, so I'm on my break right now. I'm probably 15 minutes into my hour-long break before I start rowing again at 4 p.m. So I'll probably go to the bow cabin and sleep for a bit, and then do laundry, because we always make water for laundry in the middle of the day when the sun is at its maximum intensity. So yeah, 5 or 6 days away from Antigua is pretty exciting. And it's also nice to just still be improving on all our routines. So even though we're about 36 days in, every day we're learning more about how to live in a really confined space and how to live with the resources that we have, which is just a challenge. And it never gets old. All right, see you later.